walk. We got Adrian documenting. We're going to be talking about the 3 secrets to getting small businesses to pay you to manage their social media so you can start your own business. We're going to walk and talk till it gets dark. And one of the things that I was going to say, I'm launching this new certification program on how you can start your own social media agency, make a 6-figure business. Not too hard. If you can get small businesses paying you $1,000 to $1,500 a month times 5 clients, that's $8,000 a month, and that's $100,000 a year. That's a business that I believe a lot of people, maybe you, could start, even if you don't have experience, even if you are young, because people believe that young people know how to do social media no matter where you live, because you can do it through the internet. So you can acquire clients whether you live in Finland, Timbuktu, Australia, Brazil, wherever you are. There's a way to connect with small businesses. So I'll give you 3 things. You guys can talk back there. You don't have to listen to me. By the way, I'm in Palm Springs just because I've found by far most important thing you can do to be more creative is travel, go places, new places. It's been proven scientifically to trigger creativity, and it also is a good relief, keeps your cortisol down, your stress. Most entrepreneurs have very burnt out adrenal glands. So I just tested my adrenal glands, but you do a saliva test. So, okay. So the first principle is you got to know how to price this thing. You have to know what pricing to charge, because if you charge too much, you won't get any customers. If you charge too little, it'll be too much work, and you'll get discouraged. So I recommend a target of having 3 different packages: $1,000 a month package, $2,000, and like a $5,000 package. Why? Well, because most people will take the lower price one, but the few people that take the bigger ones add up and help your overall. I wonder if it's better to walk. Which way? Let's walk this way. More light. First one down the hill wins. Ben, come on, roll down the hill, man. Ben's going. Ready, Ben? Oh, it's so dark, no one can see you. No one can see. You look like a blob. Somebody said, how do I get to jump into one of these to be in one of the crew? Drew, what do they have to do?
Drive the little Debbie truck. Yeah. Bring the little Twinkie truck.
Drew came here in a little Debbie truck. He was following. So what happens if people don't pay you? Well, then you don't offer them the service. So that's pretty simple. So the first thing is know how to price. The second principle is have a variety of services, because each business, at the end of the day, if you want people to keep paying you month in, month out, you got to add value. So for some businesses, managing their Twitter would help them a lot. For other businesses, it won't help them at all. And so you can't charge $1,000 a month just to do Twitter for a company that it won't benefit. They'll stop paying you. They'll cancel their contract. So for me, I think that by knowing a variety of skills with social media, because social media, the way to think about it, you got the 4 main channels, which are YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You also have Snapchat, but Snapchat's a little tougher for most businesses, so I'm gonna put that in a special category. Then you got number 1. Besides that, you have email marketing, which is its own complete business, its own skill. Now, for those of you I'm opening up my certification program this week. So for those of you going to get in my certification program, it's a 4-month paid program, home study course. You get certified by me, and all the things that I know about social media. You'll be learning all these things. Now, another thing that service you can offer is optimizing people's websites. Most small business owners, they don't even have a website that works on a mobile phone. They don't collect email addresses. They don't follow up with customers. They're still old school. And that's the opportunity for you to get paid. These people don't know what they're doing, and they'll gladly pay you $1,000, $2,000, $3,000 a month. So number 2, be able to offer a variety of services so you can match up what you're doing with them. Hey, take a picture of the top of that mountain. Woo!
It's pretty.
We're gonna hike tomorrow to the top of that mountain up there, looking for water.
I see it.
Okay. Where are we? The third thing that you have to know if you want to get small businesses to pay you, number 3 is hold on one second here. Make sure my lighting is okay. There we go. So the third thing is you have to know what to say to small businesses to get them from you just walking in the door or sending them an email to them actually signing a form where they agree to pay you monthly. And so there's some simple script things that you can use. And there's some simple techniques of persuasion that I've used over the years. You have to have some persuasive skills to be able to, really convince businesses. Because if you're just good at social media, that's great. But if you can't convince somebody to pay you, well, then you don't have a real business. It's just a hobby. So for me, it's always important that I have the ability to acquire paying customers. Okay, some questions. Tai, $200 to $600 a week profit. What's your thought? That's not bad. It's not bad. Some other questions here. How do you accomplish so much in so little time? Follow a formula. And that's one of the things. If you want to make money as a social media marketing agency, you need to really be good at managing yourself, managing your own time, but also understand that other people have figured it out before and you can just copy their formula. Tai, is there a payment program to get into the social media program? I'm going to open this certification up to a handful of people this week. I'm going to do a test group. I'm going to let in a small amount of people. So if you don't get in, you can try this on your own. So some of you will be able to figure out how to do this on your own, and that's great. And some of you want to follow a formula on how to manage social media. So Tai, what do you think about spending 200 grand for an app developer? Sounds like a lot of money. Hopefully I would pay them by the project. How much will I charge for the social media marketing? So if you want to be in my certification program, it's $997, $1,000. Oh yeah, that's good light there. Lights, woo! How often you go and take pics or manage a client's site? So I'm going to show you how to automate this business so that you don't always have to go to the business and take pictures. Now, let me say, it's not just about managing their Twitter, Facebook, and all that. Other things you can do for them is just help them generate clients through internet marketing in general, which are things like Google PPC and Facebook ads. A lot of these local businesses, you can spend just a little bit of money, like $100 a month, $200, and they'll get more customers. Will I offer a refund on the Managing Social Media Marketing program? Yes, all my programs have refunds. So if it doesn't help you, you can either swap into another program or you can get your money back. So, Tai, what are you going to be doing your next seminar? I'm not doing as many seminars in person. It's too hard for me right now. How do you keep your mind organized? Do I show Facebook ads? Yeah, we're going to show you how to manage Facebook ads, how to manage Google PPC for your customers, all those things. How to do native ads, how to do video marketing. Obviously, most of you know me through videos. How to do Facebook Live kind of stuff. Thoughts on Yelp for restaurants? Yeah. Well, one of the good customers for this program is you can get restaurants to pay you. Will other business entrepreneurs formula apply to any business? Yes, some of the general principles of business apply no matter what you do. But Tai, I currently have a mobile game in development. How would you best market it? That's a whole nother conversation. At the end of the day, it's got to be good. There's a lot of apps. If they suck, nobody's going to use them. If not many people find value in them, You'll get a little bit of downloads, but you won't get critical mass. Bucks Jill says, can she be in the test group? Watch for it on my Snapchat. Make sure you follow my Snapchat at Tai Lopez. I'll be advertising the program probably tomorrow. It's gonna fill up quick because I already had 4,000 people say they want to be in the program. I'm not letting 4,000 people in. So yeah, think of it this way. It's like going to college for $1,000 and getting a 4-year education for $1,000 in 4 months. I could condense, look, I know this damn girl. Who was it? Anna, there was a girl in Norway. No, she's actually in, yeah, it was Umi's friend. And she's going to a big university for digital marketing. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? There's no professor that knows more than me on social media, not to be cocky. And it was like at like London Business School. That school is like $60,000, $70,000 a year. So she's doing like a 1 or 2 year MBA. I'm like, you can spend $100,000, and those people are doing outdated stuff because you got to be on the cutting edge. They're gonna be teaching people how to do Meerkat. Meerkat's bankrupt. They'll be writing books about Meerkat. You got to learn from people that do it. So, am I your professor? I guess so. In terms of social media, you know, I know how to make money with social media. I know how to do it. And once you learn how to do that, a lot of people will pay you. Why do I not want to start an agency? Well, there's different stages in business. I've been in the business stage when I was doing service-based businesses. This is great for those of you starting up. Right now, I'm working on some other stuff. So instead of me doing it, because people ask me all the time to manage their social media, I'll certify you. Then I'll put you up on a web. This is one of the benefits of getting in the course. Once you're certified by me, I'll put you up on a website, okay? And list you, so when people come to me and say, hey, do you know someone in Houston, do you know someone in London who can manage my social media, I just go, yeah, talk to one of these certified people. So that'll be cool for you. Nimi said, hey, what's up, Nimi? He's in my accelerator program, which is a online business school, different program. He said that helped him. Ty, were you ever in the military? No, I wasn't. How much time do you need to invest in this? I recommend that you spend about 15 minutes a day for 4 months. So it's not that much, maybe 20 minutes. Hey Ty, you literally changed my life. Thanks, man. Raheem, great to hear from you, man. What do you think of making restaurant apps? I'm telling you, for all you new entrepreneurs, open a service-based business. It's a great way to get to a 6-figure income. Now, if you want to make 7 figures, 8 figures, it's not my favorite way to do it, but make $100,000 a year. It'll change your life if you're not making that yet. And even you can even make 7 figures with this. If you're already making 7 figures, there's some other businesses you can do to try to make 8 or 9 figures. Do I think businesses will take you seriously without any formal formal digital marketing experience? Hell yeah, because I'm gonna teach you. That's how. Because you'll know more than them, and you'll be able to, I'm gonna show you how to demonstrate the value. So right now, you could know nothing about social media. Most of you, if you're watching my Facebook Live, you know enough to be on Facebook. So remember, the average business owner is 60 years old. They're like my grandma. They don't know what Twitter is. They don't know what Facebook is. They don't know what Instagram is. They definitely don't know what Facebook Live is. So no matter what age you are, you could be 15 and open an agency. You could be 50, no one cares. That's one of the reasons that I picked this as a good business for you. Somebody said 9 figures poofed. Does that mean you don't believe people? Alex is here. He started, his company makes 9 figures, so poofed, back to you. Alex, business makes $800,000 a day. Okay. Will we discuss agreements and contracts? Yes. I'll give you some turnkey contracts and agreements you can use. You can customize them if you're in a different state, but it'll give you the the general parameter. Okay. Are my methods like Gary Vaynerchuk? Drew. Drew's the Gary Vaynerchuk expert in our group. Well, Gary Vaynerchuk has a big agency that works with corporations, I think, mostly. I don't know too much about how his agency works, but this is for you to be able to be in that business, not necessarily to manage, Disney's social media, smaller stuff. You remember, go after a niche. You don't have to go big. I mean, the world's already got enough people in it. You'll be big without even knowing it. Okay. Interested, where do we sign up? Tomorrow. Watch for it on my Snapchat. Grab it quick. If you don't want to be in it, you could try it on your own. I always found mentors help me do it faster with less mistakes, but do what you want. Is there a way to get in the test program for free? It's not going to be free. You can do it for free on your own, but it's going to be a certification. I can't let in one person for free and make everyone else pay. But like I said, if you don't have any money, you can just try it on your own. Ty, do I know Michael Force? No? Who's that? You ever heard of that?
Never heard of him.
No. What nationality? Cabron. Somebody asked me. Not Mexican. Cabron is Mexican. I am German and Spanish. Not that I have anything against Mexicans. I was just saying cabron. I'm guessing you're Mexican. Do any prior experience
You want to hold both?
in media? No. Here's the thing about social media. It's so cutting edge. There's no books. There's no online courses. You know what most colleges teach now? My YouTube videos. Believe it or not, a lot of the top universities, you should put that in, Raymond. All these universities are using my stuff as courses. So you can either learn from a university that's teaching you what I'm doing, or you could just learn from me. Be easier to learn from me. When am I coming to Iceland? I almost went to Iceland this last trip. Somebody said I'm Boricua, cabron. Puerto Ricans don't say cabron. Who here is Puerto Rican? Oh, Drew is honorary Puerto Rican because he only dates Puerto Rican girls.
You know that.
Ty, can you say hi so I know you're really live? Sasan Sasani. Is that really your name? This dude's name is Sasan Sasani.
Is that a dude?
It's his first name and then his last name with an I. I'm gonna call myself Tai.
There you go. Hi, Tai.
Anna, come say hello in here. We need a female.
Hello.
Hello.
You want to hold on to
She
both
flew all the way here from Norway.
Yeah.
Just hold them together.
And how are you liking Palm Springs?
It's really nice here. Yeah, I love it.
Did you get sunburned?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
All right, well, our viewer count went up. Our viewer count up when a girl got on here.
No way.
What you guys try to say? I'm ugly? It's the pigtails thing. Guys have a weird thing when girls have like a little pigtail braid. What's wrong with men? All right. Have I ever traveled to India? How about anybody have questions for anybody on my team? People always ask questions. You can't really see them because it's kind of dark, but
You have them name off their departments.
yeah. Are you guys on a company walk? Absolutely.
Flashlight holder. It's me.
Ben is
Professional.
official.
Sandal guy.
Sandal holder.
We got Craig. Okay, wait. You gotta turn the light down a little bit because I can't see. Hold on one second.
I just gotta get.
Here, just use the iPhone one. Just use the iPhone one.
Here, we better walk straight back this way or we can get lost. I came here with Herman. His ass got completely lost and frustrated. He like starts running. One time, Herman got so lost once he cried. A grown man in a parking, no, he was in a parking lot in New York. And he said he fell on his knees and started crying.
Well, we gotta get closer. Or else we can't.
Here, yeah, this way. Okay. Somebody said I would die to be on your team. Well, then I wouldn't want you on my team if you're a corpse. You'd be dead. What books have I read lately? I'm reading 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea by Jules Verne. That's a badass book. Where's Zach? He's my idol. He was on my Snap yesterday.
Bad dude.
Why is Drew so cool? Somebody wants to know.
Drew, why are you so cool?
It's the pubic hair beard.
Oh man.
Wait, somebody's asking for Mark Wahlberg.
Flamin' Yo.
Mark Wahlberg, you're being
what's up,
requested.
everybody? It's me, Mark Wahlberg. How's it going? Go see my new movie. It's about oil and stuff, okay?
We're gonna go see. We got to see the Wahlberg movie just to hear your impression. Looks like you're filming a new Blair Witch project. That's funny.
Okay. Facebook's got jokes.
What day will you launch your social media program? The certification opens tomorrow. I'm gonna keep it open for a handful of days. Once it or sooner, depending on how quickly it fills up. So, like I said, I posted on my Snapchat. I think 4,400 people or 5,000 said they want to be in it. I'm not going to let that many in. So, jump in it if you want to be in it. It's got a money back guarantee. At the end of 4 months, my goal is for you to have a paying customer. That one paying customer pay more than pays back the program because they're monthly. What social media is best to get your high-end service out? Want to start? Work smart, not hard, doing prep. Well, what kind of business is it? You got to tell me more. When is Ben 808 going to drop a new remix? Is that you?
Yeah, all right, Ben.
Who's Ben 808? Oh.
It's Sage 808.
Oh.
Yo, look out for that soon. No, in like next week.
Drew, who's better, Meek Mill or Drake?
Got that new Panda remix.
Who's better? No, at boxing.
Oh, Drizzy.
Drizzy can box?
Against who?
Meek Mill.
Let me see. I can't.
I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Will the course let you build your own social media? Yeah, one thing. For those of you who don't necessarily want to start an agency, but you already own a company, there's a specific sections you can use to just become an expert for your own business. So that's cool too. If you can just skip the parts on how to do it for other people, you can just do it for yourself. Do you believe everyone in the world can have their own personal business? Sure. That's how America was founded. That's what made America great. Everybody talk about make America great again. I'm like, well, the more entrepreneurial America is and other countries, the better off, because entrepreneurs innovate. They don't get stuck in old ruts. They push the frontiers. They help people by creating innovative techniques and technologies that help the world. Look at Elon Musk. Creating a car that has lower emissions when no one else could do it. It took an entrepreneur. Big corporations couldn't do it. So I think that not everybody's going to be Elon Musk or a huge entrepreneur, but I truly believe that the entrepreneurial spirit should be in everybody. And that's what I learned from Joel Salatin, and that's my political philosophy. That's why I don't care much about politics, because trust me, Donald Trump or Hillary, it ain't that different. It's not that different. They're both whatever, but the goal is, they're both kind of entrepreneurs in their own way. Donald Trump, more traditional one, and Hillary's a political entrepreneur, but they're not really going to solve the world's problems, because the figureheads of a country are just figureheads. The quality of a country is the quality of the population. So if you really want to change the world, it always has to be grassroots. That's how the world's always been changed. Grassroots. Individual people. Once enough people create critical mass, that's when things change. Like I said, that's what the founding of America was. Thousands, started with a dozen or two, hundreds, thousands of entrepreneurs that came in, and they started having ideas. And now American history is not perfect. There's lots of stupid stuff, slavery, annihilation of the Indian, Native Americans. So there's bad stuff, but the good part of America was the entrepreneur stuff. So I always believe, take the best, get rid of the rest. Do I recommend an investment in Uber? Well, probably not. It's already valued at 50 or 60 billion dollars. It's probably not going to be worth 100 billion. What do you think, Alex?
Do you have access to it?
If they had access to Uber, would you invest?
No, upside is limited.
Yeah. Alex says upside.
So it's an illiquid
Yeah.
asset that
It's a liquid asset with limited upside. So Lou said, I purchased Mentor Box, can't wait to get it. Well, the CEO of Mentor Box is right here walking in the dark with me. Alex, we're working on getting those box shipped next couple weeks.
That's right.
Yep.
Working hard every day. trying
Alex
to
was
get them
up at
out.
6 in the morning.
Yes.
We've
that's
got
right.
some cool stuff for you. What's your favorite book to read on business for beginners? You know, certain things I like books, other things I like video courses. Why? Books take about a year or two to come out. It's kind of like 4-Hour Work Week. Tim Ferriss's 4-Hour Work Week book is an amazing book, but it's outdated. If you read it, it's talking about how to connect with my PC and all this stuff that's like literally 12 years old. You know, now you have cloud-based computing, you have Google Docs, you have Dropbox and stuff. So the problem with books, for certain cutting edge things, you want to learn. I like video courses. I can learn a technique today, record a video on how you can do it, upload it tomorrow. You're watching it in 24 hours. You can't do that with a textbook or a book. So I'm much more of a fan for certain things. I like books for general philosophies. I like books for things that don't change much. When it comes to social media and entrepreneurship and business, Kodak went out of business in 2012, a 100-year-old company replaced by Instagram, which was a 2-year-old company. Woo. There we go. Need more lighting behind you. Ty, why haven't you written a book? Well, I'm explaining right now. Ian, Gabriel, I'm just explaining. I can give you more cutting edge stuff. Look, Facebook Live. Facebook Live is so cutting edge. This is me right now. It's like on a 10-second lag. How much can a person expect to make doing social media per business? I think you should target $1,000 to $1,500 a month per customer. So if the average customer, if you can keep 5 to 6 customers a month paying you, you're making 6-figure income. And if you want to do a part-time, you can just get 1 or 2. That's extra $3,000 a month. Extra $3,000 a month will get you a Mercedes. It'll get you a much nicer house. If you got a mortgage, you can afford a much more expensive mortgage with an extra $1,000 or $2. Get you a nicer condo. It'll give you money to travel. You can travel to Europe for $250 one-way ticket from LA. So you got an extra $1,000 or $2. Guess what? You can now travel the world, make money, and have fun. So we're about back here at our hotel. I'm gonna hit the gym. If you want to see, tomorrow we're going to go search for pure water. We were all the way in Norway looking for it. What was the name of that town? I forget where the hell we were. But we were way out in the countryside. So I'll talk to you guys later. Watch for the course tomorrow. Grab a spot quick because it's going to go fast. Trust me. Just off Snapchat alone. So great talking to you guys. Is a license required? No, not usually. Not in America. Some countries, if you're in France and shit, those countries are a pain in the ass to start a business. So, anyway, talk to you later.